Boozhoo Aaniin, Sugar, Nito Niduk, Nitamaga Niduk. Aaniin Sugar, you know I am na. Getting ready to do a few videos here this evening. I want to make sure that I've got your full attention, so here we go. Miigwech kishema nidu, ameno yishet digo. Moshkos nidu te. We kweton kak nduji. I want to give thanks to the First Nations in Treaty 2. Animo zibing, ochichak usipi, kakakwe kacheo, benemo teng, isikache wanung, kishu winin, ishkwa winaning, ka kis kaka migag. Shigo, upashko teang. Miigwech, that's what we were talking about, Miigwech. In session 6. Here in session 7, Miigwech is spelled a certain way. Miigwech, capital M-I-I-G-W-E-C-H. You see that? Miigwech. That's how it's spelled. You see it all over, spelt with Q's, with E's, and with double E's, and some of them with T's. This is the way we're spelling it this year in 2020. For everyone to spell it the way they hear it. And that's how a lot of people do it. They spell it the way they hear it. Because Anishinaabemowin, it's made out of sounds, individual sounds. That's what Anishinaabemowin is all about. When you hear Miigwech, Miigwech, you can hear two sounds in there. Mi and gwech. Mi, M-I-I-G-W-E-C-H. Those are the sounds I hear. Miigwech. You say that when you say thank you to people. That's a way of acknowledging people. Miigwech. Miigwech. I bet there's places where you've been where you see Miigwech spelt. Let's take a look at how some people spell Miigwech. I've seen it done this way. Miigwech. Miigwech. I've seen it like that. Yeah. And then in the Treaty 2 territory, I've also seen it spelt another way. M-E-Q-W-E-T-C-H. Miigwech. I've seen it like that. Miigwech. And I've also seen it another way. M-I-I. Miigwech. Yes. Yeah. But for the most part, Miigwech will always be capital M, double I, G-W-E-C-H. Let's take a look at that word one more time. A lot of it comes from the alphabet. So M-I-I-G-W-E-C-H. Check this out. Check this out. M-I-I, me. And then Gwe, that's a consonant cluster right there. G-W-E. And then C-H is part of our alphabet as well. Miigwech. There, the beauty of Miigwech. As a protocol. When someone says Miigwech to you, Ishpinauya inika. Miigwech. As in Miigwech Kori. The way I normally respond is I'll say Miigwech or Miigwech Geagin, or I'll make a gesture, a head nod with an acknowledgement. The most important aspect is to acknowledge that Miigwech. You can say the same thing right back, or you can answer in a different way. Sometimes I'll say Miigwech Geagin. Thank you for you also. That's the protocol. That's one way of saying you're welcome. Back in the day, I used to answer whenever I was told Miigwech for doing a landscaping job or for doing just odd jobs, moving jobs or anything like that, anything of the nature, good nature. Odd jobs. If someone said Miigwech, I'd usually say, uh-huh, uh-huh, as a way of acknowledging. So that's the lesson for today. The learning outcome is to understand Miigwech and its protocols and its spelling and how it sounds. So Miigwech gagging. Coming up next, session 8, we're going to look at the word Ahaam Sadash, coming right up. Boozhoo, Aaniin. Aaniin chigo ni chokan niduk, dina way magan niduk. Kaman way gijhed ndigo. Umashkus nindotem. Ka we kweto gak nindonchi. Aho. Miigwech kaya kanao, yeah, all the First Nations in Treaty 2. Treaty number 2 sa Uchigi Kitoapan. Ano mo zibing? Uchichaku zibing? Kakakwe kachiyong? Penemuteng? Isika chiwanong? Kisikuwinin? Ishkawan Aaniin. Ka kiska kamigag? Ubashko teang. Ahaam Sadash. Ahaam Sadash. Kinistatan Kinistatam? Ahaam Sadash. Ahaam Sadash. Ahaam Sadash. Spell it. Spell it. Ahaam Sadash. Ahaam Sadash. Ahaam Sadash. Is this the type of spelling you got? Ahaam Sadash. Is this what you got? There's 4 syllables here. Ahaam Sadash. Capital A and a period at the end. Ahaam Sadash, part of the double vowel writing system. Anishinaabemowin has 4 syllables. Ahaam Sadash. Ahaam Sadash. Ahaam Sadash. Ahaam Sadash. Me yegi gigaikit. You say it. Ahaam Sadash. Ahaam Sadash. 4 syllables, 4 sounds in Anishinaabemowin. That constitutes okay then. Me yeah. Anikineganutamagain. The translation. Okay then. Ahaam Sadash. Okay then. The protocol. Ahaam Sadash. The protocol for when someone says to you, let's say, let's build off of session 6. When someone says thank you, another way of responding to basically end the conversation or to complete the task, to complete the interaction. If someone said to you, "Am Sakori Miigwech," you could say, "Ahaam Sadash." That would be another form of acknowledging the person who is thanking you. It also signals that the conversation's done or we've finished talking about that particular item. So in a way it's an indicator to shift. Either I acknowledge you or either we're done with the topic and we can move on and talk about another topic. Ahaam Sadash. That's the protocol. You won't go wrong if you say that to someone after they've expressed a thank you. And you can use that when you want to signal the end of a conversation, like I've said before. Ahaam Sadash. Session 9. We're going to talk about capitals and periods. Minogi gawabamin. Miigwech ni char. Which is the shake. Capitals and periods. Spell it. Capitals, what is it? Capitals, well, at the beginning of a sentence, just like we were using with Ahaam Sadash from session 8. Ahaam Sadash. Capitals and periods. You'll notice that everything I write always has an initial capital and always has a period. Have you noticed that so far? Well, that looks like a colon. I'm gonna wipe that down here. Where period mima miena mie tajandaman where capitals. In Anishinaabemowin, one word can constitute a sentence. Therefore, the word Aaniin written with a capital A and ending with a period, that's a whole sentence. Yeah, a whole one word can constitute an entire sentence. Very important to keep in mind. Very important. Ahaam Sadash. Let's try that with Aaniin. Let's try that together. Aaniin. Spell it for me. Just for the sake of giving an example. Aaniin. Did you get the same as me? Aaniin, capital A with a period. Did you get the same result? Same thing. How about Miigwech? Let's see how that word looks. Did you write it the same way I wrote it? Excuse me. Thank you. Miigwech. As you can see, capital M and a period at the end. Initial capital at the beginning of every sentence. Initial capital and the period at the end. Right. Now you know how to write sentences in Anishinaabemowin. Capitals and periods. So we've done Aaniin, we've done Miigwech, we've done Ahaam Sadash. One more example. One more. How about Boozhoo? Boozhoo. Another way of saying of opening a formal greeting. Remember back there? We talked about the word Boozhoo and how it's a greeting. And to remind us of Wena Boozhoo and Nana Boozhoo, the one who went and named everything on this planet and was given the gift of Anishinaabemowin. Capitals and periods. Final example. Capital B ends with a period. Capital B, period. Boozhoo. Always be sure to use an initial capital and always be sure to add a period. Never go wrong. The protocol with capitals and periods. Everything should be capitalized. The first letter in every sentence should be capitalized. If you're writing, texting, Facebooking, or perhaps even describing to the next generation of speakers of Anishinaabemowin. Always remind everyone that our language is a recognized language, and it has all the elements of every other language that's out there. And that concludes our lesson for periods, capitals, and periods. Coming up next, we're going to talk about the 5 W's. Who, what, where, when, why, and how.